start our Bison flight footage this week on 6S. 6S is the most power you can make in the Bison. From a piloting perspective, it inspires the most confidence you can have flying the plane. It's not 3D power, but it has close to 3D plane power. It's the standard by which we're comparing everything else for a reason. So enjoy the flight and watch what this thing's got on 6S. Now we're moving into the footage of the 4S with the 16.8 prop, and you'll notice it's a stark contrast to 6S. You'll see in this takeoff and this next one that you have enough power to fly in a tight space. You can clear obstacles okay, but it's more like scale power than the raw power of the 6S. This is full throttle, full speed with the 16.8 on 4S. And as you can see, when you go vertical, even from full speed, you run out of energy pretty fast. Here I put the plane in slow flight specifically to see how deep in the throttle I had to get to hold it, and if I had enough throttle to pull out of it at full throttle. And there is just enough, but nothing spectacular. You'll notice the conservative altitude of this knife edge attempt and the following inverted flight attempt. You can put the plane in both and you can sustain it for a short while, but there's not enough
Hello Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion RC Live. I'm James, episode 40. It is October 8th, 2021, this Friday, on what was a terribly rainy week here in the southeast of America. So I want to say welcome to everybody. I see some people in the chat: Med Scott, Andrew Dalton, Dads, Blues Dragon, Brandon Phelps, Justin, I see you here, Pontiac, Paul Bassett. What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. And James Bowen, yes, you said you couldn't stick around, but it is your MiG that I put up there in the thumbnail. It was a great shot. I love those low down shots. That was the winner today. And we're going to have some fun touring the community again. We got some fun, a lot of content being shared the last 2 weeks, so luckily. Alex is back, and he's now a married man.
I'm back. What's up, everyone?
He is back. He survived. We all survived. Last Saturday was his wedding, and it was a gorgeous affair. It was great to take part, and it's good to get him back. He came back yesterday, so he had a little time off, and then you guys are honeymooning like later, right?
Yeah, maybe next year.
Maybe next year. COVID kind of put the damper on crazy honeymoon plans, so that's that. But good to have Alex back, and good to be back on the live show, and I'm looking forward to get out and flying hopefully next week. Remember, a long time back we thought we were going to be going to Nall this week, but then obviously your wedding came got scheduled in that first weekend, and it looks like Nall in the fall has been pretty much, a lot of rain, so hopefully they get a good day today. Sun's starting to clear up here. It looks like we're going to get a nice weekend here, and that's about 3 hours north from me, so maybe they'll get a nice Saturday, rest of Friday and Saturday to finish it out. But I didn't see any posts along our community or anything about, I don't know if any of you guys are there. If you're in the chat, let me know. Love to hear how it's going, how it end up turning it out, because I haven't seen a lot on the forums or anywhere about Nall in the fall, and I'm surprised, because I did see one thing that somebody said there's about 600 registered pilots, so it seems pretty good. Not Nall size. Nall gets, 1,500 sometimes? Almost 2,000 pilots, a regular Nall. But either way, would love to see it. If you know anybody there, hope they, go it. I think, who was there? Jameson Clark, I saw a picture. Jameson's close, so he went there and flew a couple A-10s. I did see one picture. I shouldn't say I didn't see any, but I didn't see as much as I guess you'd expect going on. So what are we going to do today? Again, a lot of fun stuff. I want to thank Model Aviator. That channel, man, he only just started it, and his first 2 videos were on his Bison, and really in-depth videos and some great flying there. That was his second video on his channel. So again, all the links to all the videos you're going to see are in the description of this video, so go check him out. If he treats any of his planes the way he's treated his Bison, I think you're going to like it. So, I'm excited to see more from him, and just some great stall flying of the Bison there. I dig it. I gotta knife edge it. That's the one I gotta
work on those knife edges.
That was great. And then he did the outside turn in knife edge. It was really nice. Looked really good. All around. I do see we got some 6-monthers now. I see there he is, RC Turbinator, Frode. I just saw that crash. I didn't get it in here. I'll get it in there next week probably. But we got some captains. So it means you've been a member for 6 consecutive months. So welcome to all our captains. Victor's a captain. I saw Air Guardian's a captain. So that's the next changeover, I think, is Rear Admiral comes at 1 year, and then the last one is the 2-year. You become a Fleet Admiral. You just jump rank. We can only fit 5 badges. You're only allowed 5 badges, so we figured we'd make them Navy badges. And either way, 6 whole months it's been since we did the membership. So that's it. Again, happy Friday. TD Maker 85.
How about them Giants?
Giants got to win. Jets got to win for Alex's birthday. Yay! Giants and Jets. Finally, we got one. Might be the last one this year, but it was good to get one. But either way, let's get started. When does everyone have to salute us? That's really funny. Yeah, Michael. Sure. Captain Michael Rasha. You just jumped right to it. But let's get started, guys. We're going to run through Hobby Squawk first. Had a lot of fun posts, and this first one comes up from the Daily Warbird. That's his handle. And he's flying out of New Zealand, so he put his AL-37 as a P8. They think a New Zealand livery, and just looks really clean. I love these P8s. You're going to see another one in a little bit. Obviously, we've seen a lot. It's a very popular AL-37 conversion. So either way, looks really cool. in that simple scheme. I like the tail graphic. But either way, some really nice pictures too. And all around. Great job with the little details. So thank you for the share, a Daily Warbird. Now this one, I'm really excited about. This one, I love when people do this crazy stuff. Steve Muncie, that's his hobby Squawk handle, and also that's his YouTube, or that might not be his Squawk handle. That's his YouTube channel. Did anybody see this? Made a twin Avanti. You know, I saw one comment like, why? But this is why.
What do you mean, why? This is incredible.
This looks awesome. You know, we did that twin Lipish back in the day. I've seen a lot of twin conversions where people turn, you know, a single into a double. And that just, I'm surprised at how well it flies, you know? It didn't seem to, I saw that spawn from Hell, Air Guardian. I think it looks really cool. I mean, it's different. It seems to glide. It seems pretty graceful. He didn't really open it up on the video that I saw. No, like, full throttle passes, so I'm sure it's gotta be quick. But either way, look at the 6 gears. I love it. Like, it floats. It just floats. Ooh, just like, man, even a little bounce. Now it's more like A10 on landing. Gotta put it in nicely. But either way, something fun, and I think he said he had an accident with the first one, so he grabbed a second one, and then just decided to put them together. I wonder what he did. I wonder what he did in the middle. Do you think did he put a flap in the middle, or that's just nothing between, you know, just saw the wings off, sort of put a new rod through them. But I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think he did in the middle there? It would be like, you know, an extra flap in the middle or something, but I doubt it. Good Lord, double repairs. But I dig it. It would have been fun if it was a yellow one on one side and a red one on the other. That would have been cool. Or start painting them up. I remember when we did George Baker and we were at Nall that year, we did the twin Lipish. And his idea, it's still up there. I crashed it and it still hasn't been repaired. But we were going to split it and put like a 70mm Starfighter fuse between two halves of the Lipish. So take off one wing on each Lipish. So it looks really crazy. Never got around to it. Maybe I'll have to revisit it at some point. But I love that sort of Frankenstein stuff. That looks fun. Just something to do. Now you lose 2 planes at once when you crash. For sure. But fun nonetheless. Now this one comes up, which is really cool. Black Star FPV demo team. I just saw this. He posted this today. Really crazy. So he does have this an e-flite F-16, but he's got the MiG-29 and he's got an AL-37 in a P-80 and put together this awesome, you know, simulated dogfight because they do the FPV. And either way, just a really cool video to check out. I think the music's going to be fine. I didn't see anything on his YouTube channel. But,
I got it low just in case.
You could keep it low. But you should definitely head over to his channel. Again, link's going to be at the bottom of the description because it was the last one I got in today. But definitely check it out. Black Star FPV demo team, just a cool video of, you know, again, they're doing fun stuff over there with the FPV and the formation and all the different camera angles too in what is, you know, one of the most beautiful locations that I've seen anybody fly at. Looks really gorgeous from up high and a gorgeous feel. That's a great shot. That's like the shot of the video, I think, those 2 pullaways. That looks like something we're going to see in Top Gun 2 if it ever actually gets released. That looks so cool. I enjoy that.
Man, where are they flying out of?
This was my morning coffee. I think he's in California. If I'm not sure. I think they're in, I'm going to say northwest California. Maybe is where I think.
Look at all that open space.
They are.
Amazing.
Yeah. Within the valley and mountains, the mountain range they're on. They got a great spot. Oh, this is in Southern California. There's Guniac. Orange County, California. Motion Sick RC, that's him. This is a great video, man. I just grabbed the whole whole thing and threw it in there. I didn't even get a chance to put the watermark on it. I apologize. I grabbed it this morning, but go give this man a link. Keep following their channel. That was cool. And they always do some cool stuff. Oh, Aaron, thanks so much, man. Thank you. You don't have to do that by any means, but much appreciated. So that's going to wrap up Hobby Squawk for our Friday tour. So now we're going to head over to Facebook, where it was light on the pictures this week that I could find, but we did have some cool submissions. So let's get started with James Bowen, because he had a couple, if you saw last week, I'm happy that James got himself a MiG, but also he shared a bunch of crazy stuff. So we'll start with his racks. He said he didn't have room to fit the MiG, but he got it in there. I'm looking literally behind the camera. I'm looking at my MiG on a rack. It looks just like that. But nice little rack. And then he had some pictures of his MiG, so you saw the thumbnail. Love that shot. Always makes it look more real when you're there. And then this one, not only do I like the plane in the air, but great shirt. Great shirt on his back. James got a great shirt. Remember, those t-shirts available on Teespring. Always trying to put up new stuff in there, so definitely check it out from time to time. And there he is with his MiG. And I believe that's his father, who he flies with. Or I just made that up. But so if that man is his dad, then awesome. If not, then he's just a friend of the club. And then there were videos, I think, of him flying it around too. Might as well. Another good location. But enjoying it.
Gotta be fast.
Father friend. MiG Mafia and a nice landing. We're gonna see more of that, because my favorite Polish YouTuber is back with another nice video that I found, and I'm gonna try to pronounce his name, but I know I'm gonna fail miserably again. But let's get to this was a funny one. So crash contest submittal, which as of right now we don't have enough crashes to hold the contest. We reserve, we put it in there. If we don't get enough submissions, then the contest goes. So you have till the end of the month to if you do catch a crash. But we know with a contest like the crash contest, you're hoping, that people happen to catch crashes on video. It's not easy to try to, pull those things in. So hopefully we get more submissions. But this one comes from Marco Duerte with his A10. Good chase. Put it in slow-mo. And just, yeah, I think he said he lost power, so he really had no choice. He was trying to get over that, but he couldn't. And then, oh, that was rough. That was rough. That was rough. L-Man, if you want to submit, go to Hobby Squawk or the Facebook customer community. Yeah, doesn't crash anymore. That's so funny. That's good. That was a good, good shot. If you're going to get a crash, have someone chasing you if you're going to do it, because it'll probably look even more epic than it normally does. Then Jeffrey Lynn Budemer. He just shared he was out with his AL-37. And that's one we're going to get out with, I think, soon. It's been a while since I flew my head through an AL-37. I want to update. I like revisiting things mixed in with the other stuff. And the AL is one I definitely want to get back in the air soon. I like this. Nice approach. Boom. Beautiful Southwest livery, too. Good landing there, Jeffrey. Thanks so much for sharing. And I guess we'll shoot down Gregory Lawrence. Looks like he had the F-104 in 70 millimeter F-104. And loving it. And I saw Vic, I liked your video, too, of your Starfighter. That's coming up in the YouTube section. Is it just one pass? Yeah, well, yeah, he posted it just for speed. It was just one speed pass. I like it, though. I'm all good with speed. Brandon Phelps. Right now, that is on the back burners. I'll let you know if I update it. But right now, I don't have time to get on it, unfortunately. As I said, I need help, and the help around here just doesn't exist, unfortunately. David Vestra. Either way, I like this post. He loves himself some Tomcats. So there it is. 3 of them. Nicely detailed too. And can't have too many Tomcats, I guess. I shared that one through Facebook. And this is Charles Franklin Carroll. Got himself a Gripen. And you forget, it's funny, I just moved the Gripen. It was on the set in the top left. And you forget how, like, it's a big, significant plane. You think, like, other 80s are a little smaller. But it's got good size to it. Rack 'em, stack 'em, and pack 'em. For sure. See, I wouldn't store them. I don't think I'd store them with the wings open. It takes up too much space. But I guess for that rack, it worked well. Then moving, we got Charles Baker. Well, actually, go down first because, well, it's a good shot, but go down to Scotty McGowan. Yeah, there we go. He shared, he was out with, so him and Charles, I think, are at the same field. So I like seeing this. You got 4 Vulcans, so they're having a good time. And then Charles Baker's the one who shared this picture of all the pilots with their Vulcans. And then Charles shared a couple of those in-air shots.
Little right stuff action going on here.
For sure. But it looks fun, but that must be tough, man. 4 of those in the air. Again, they all look alike. That's where you think you're looking at your plane and you're not. And then one goes in. Robert Jones bought a Gripen at Nall Saturday. Nice. From a private vendor, I assume. Person just selling it. How was it? Was the electric line packed? If you're in there, Robert Jones, let us know. Share, what was your favorite part about Nall? Was it going off good? I guess, despite the weather. Then Vince Hickle enjoyed this. Unfortunately, in this post, he said he had an elevator issue, so he ended up having an accident that he's going to have to fix up. But either way, the F4 looks good in that scheme. I like it, the Coral Sea.
I like a shirt.
And I like a shirt. Yoda on the shirt. Baby Yoda. No, that's Grogu. Sorry. It is. I shouldn't even call that. It's like, gotta call him by his real name now. He's not Baby Yoda no more. We know he's not. But some good looking shots of his F4. Vince, thank you so much for sharing those. Always appreciated. And I like these shots. Tom Tabor. Just a cool looking shot. Just up close. Of his F4 Stinger 90, and I think that's the Su 30 back there. And then he also shared a picture of his cart. He's got a nice little field cart to get his jet from the car to the spot. So I always love that. People rig up things that work for them, but look really cool. So thanks so much, Tom, for sharing. And we got Thomas Fischetti. I'm excited to see where he's going with this AL37. He had all the parts. Looks like he said he got it painted. I'm seeing some blues. I wonder what livery he's going to end up going with on this one.
My money's on JetBlue.
You're going on JetBlue? Good guess. That's a quality guess. I'm sure the odds are in your favor. A lot of pilots had a great day for flying, Robert Jones said. Nice. Oh, this one was awesome too. Stacy Blackwell, you catch this? Like digital camoed Avanti. Whew, that's a beast. I love these Avantis. Jason Wilkinson, love the Fairchild Model 24. Wish I'd pick one up. Where you located, Jason? Because actually, I know a guy who has one. Who, might be time. I don't know if there's any more, time to run out of space here. Let me know where you're located. Obviously, I can't ship things, but I'll talk to you. Oh, and then Michael Rosnick said he went to a flying and just shared some fun pictures. All different types of stuff from flying that he went to, and he always gets some good pictures. But I love this. It's like cartoon style BF-109, I guess it would be. It looks interesting. Somebody had a big space shuttle. Love that too. And there was an up close picture where that's like all EPP. So it's just like Must be super, super light. Like it's one of those with the EPP. It's going to look good from far, but, you know, up close you'll definitely see what it is. And a couple helis he had. He always gets really great pictures. He tends to go a lot of places, Rosnick. I'm not sure, Harry Miller. We will see. We'll all find out when we get there. And then this one. This thing looks beautiful, too. This reminds me of that plane I love, the Riley B, that one that we saw at Nall a couple, like, years back. That, like, even though that one had, like, wood grain, but similar style. That low wing, early. With the engine detail, I love that, too. Oh, Paul Bassett, there's my heli guy. He's calling out the helis. Because I don't know what time ones they are.
And there's a heli here.
Nice P-38. And then you can see the other shot of the, that thing must high alpha like crazy. If it's EPP, if he's got, I don't know how many fans he has in that thing. Or how, oh no, I think there's a prop behind it. Yeah, there's a prop spinning. You can see it there. That's what it was. It's propeller driven from the back. Paul Bassett, Joe Nall is a flying event. Yeah, it's probably the largest flying event, I would say, in the world. It usually happens every May for like 35 years, and that's where you get like 15,000 people at its peak. But the last couple of years, there's been cancellations. Once, first time for weather happened, then COVID happened. So it's been a tough go for the regular one, but then they opened up a second one. So they used to have just an electric fly-in at the location around this time, but then they just turned it open for everybody. So, you know, it's a huge, it's like take a golf course, take away the golf, and there's tons of flight lines everywhere. So there's a 3D area, there's an electric area, there's a float area, there's a heli area, there's a big, large gasser area. Yeah, it's one of the best events, you know. Definitely a destination. Anybody who's really into this hobby, you know, it might be one of those where if you're far away from it, it might be worth a vacation one year to go check it out. You'd really love it. Meet a lot of great people and see a lot of great flying stuff. But that about wraps up our Facebook tour for today. And I see where Alex is going, so I think it's about that time that we spin the wheel. We've had some poor luck the last, I think it's been 3 times. We've given away 3 coffee mugs.
Let's
I don't know
go.
what the odds of that is, but it happened after giving away a lot of big stuff. You know, balance has started to shift back to the mean average. So there we go. Yeah, get in some spins. Some wheel emojis.
Let's see who today's winner is.
And let's see who's the big winner for today. Episode 40. Jeremy Sean, come on down, sir. This spin is gonna be for you. I'm gonna head over to this side. Alex gonna get up. Oh, it's not working. All right, we might have to zoom in the other camera. Happens sometimes. We lost B cam. We lost camera B. All right, I'll move this. I can move this out. It's okay. We'll put it in front, and of course now everything's resting those on there.
We're back.
You're back? Oh man. Now I'm gonna leave it. All right. Are we there? We up close?
Yeah.
B cam is back. This is why I need Alex here. If that would have happened to me last week by myself, I would have started really futzing around and been lost in myself. All right, here we go. Jeremy Sean, if you're out there, this spin's for you. Let's do it.
Avanti. Spin again.
All right, this empty red one is the FW one. It keeps flying on. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. 25.
Hey.
Ooh, I was hoping for the extra spin for live member.
We had it. We were right there. Or a boat. Looks like. Go again. Hey, $25. You get a couple coffee mugs with that. So let's put it up there. Remember, Jeremy Sean, you have 1 week. You have to email us, you know, in order to claim that prize, and you have 1 week to do it. So by the time I spin the wheel next Friday, I need to have that email so I can get it out to you. And preferably you're emailing us from your Motion RC account if you have one. So, and if you don't create a Motion RC account, it's the easiest way. It's free, but it's the easiest way for us to mail you your prize. So that'll come as a gift card, and be back next week. Hopefully, we give away something big next week. 4 straight times. That's a month now of the small stuff. But yes, bucks is bucks. So take it, better than nothing. 5 minutes ago, you didn't have $25 in your pocket, and now you do. But awesome. So let's move on to YouTube, where people are going nuts the last couple weeks. Been seeing a lot of good content to share. So we're gonna start Melvin White. I think we saw part of this, but this is that cool. He has that like YF16 painted F16, and he has a King Tech 45 inside. Just sounds really nice. I don't know if there's sound on it. I think there is. Really nice and just sounds awesome. Woo. So remember? Oh, nice.
There you go.
Landed that one hot, but better than I was. So looking good, Melvin White. Then we got Kumi. You might have seen her channel. She's I think they're based in Hong Kong, I believe. But this is the location where you always see the crazy crashes, and this would be a destination. But she does a good job. She got her hands on a Vulcan and just took it out for a flight, and check it out from time to time. Sometimes you see some crazy stuff coming out of this location. If you've ever been watching YouTube, but appreciated this. Looked like she flew it really well. She goes around. I always got to get the landings in because it could have been better, but we've seen a lot worse at this field, for sure. Floats it in. There you go. You will fly again. So Kumi, go check her out. Link is in the description for sure, and always love to see that. So great work. Aviation CZ. I found this one. This one actually got shared to our Facebook page. This is from about a month ago. They were at a show, and it's really it's like 2 Venoms up there, but just shot really well. Aviation CZ, and they were at a show, so you hear like the, they have like an announcer in the background or whatever. I always love when shows have that. Somebody who talks the history of the plane in the air, or they, specs or whatnot. It always makes you feel like you're at a show, but good sound on the Venom. And what I love about this video too is when we get to the landings. Like, this is why I love the Venom probably even more than the sound. It's just look how stupid slow it just comes in. Boop! I mean, you could have landed on your hand. You could have easily caught that. And then the second one comes in. One had the red nose. And even that one. Nice and soft. Just a great model. So, good work. And then there's my boy. Here he comes.
Here it is.
Arcadouche costume.
Again.
I can't say it. But we had him on there, I remember I found his channel. He's flying Spitfire and it's Corsair. But then he always puts out these videos where once he gets familiar with a plane, he obviously goes out and just works on takeoffs and landings and then films them. So he has a whole video out there where it's takeoff, landing, cuts out all the inside stuff. And I just took all the landings and popped them in there. I dig it. He really works through it, and gives you a great idea of, not every landing's going to be the same. But, and he flies in what appears to be a really small patch of grass. Like, based on, I'm trying to think of it from our field. Like, it seems like that patch of grass is half the length of our runway. Because he's almost, if you miss, if you overshoot it, really you're just going to scrape your wingtips going into that stuff. Going into that tall grass. You'll get a lot of cosmetic damage. But either way, floating it in so nicely. But call him Fred. Call him Fred, James. From now on, your name is Fred. But either way, go check out his channel and, you know, give him a like and share. Let him know where you came from, too. Then Adventure RC. Oh, another cool video. So I don't know if this is definitely someone different than the Black Star FPV demo team, I believe, right? But looks like a cool location. But either way, it's 2 Freewing L-39s in flying formation with this plane, you know, keeping an eye on. That just looks really cool. The sky is perfect. The shots look really good. This one got shared to our Facebook page. Polish Fred. But either way, absolutely gorgeous Adventure RC. He's got music going on, but I think it's another one that should be fine. But definitely head on over to their channel and check out what they're doing over there, because I'd love to see more from that. It looks like a demo team with the 2 white and red ones. From your combat turbine fighter type models, which is the one that is larger or has more presence? Stays long. For your combat turbine fighter types, well, we're talking about EDFs here. Stewardom 237. Most of what you're seeing are EDFs, electric jets. Some people have put turbines in them, but currently on Motion RC we don't sell any turbine models, just electric foam jets. But some of them are pretty big. Oh, and here's the gun. The gunship is a T-34. I thought that was cool too. But either way, go check out Adventure RC. Again, link in the description. Now we get over to Victor. So Victor got out with his awesome his blue scheme now, F-104. And this is a nice video. I'm assuming this is your wife on camera. That's a tight location too.
We've seen a ton of crashes in that parking lot too.
Yeah. It's a famous parking lot. Live at the Apollo. But looking good. I was closer a couple years ago when I went out. My brother lives in LA, and I went there. I drove by the field. I stopped there for like a second just to see it. I saw it, but then I had to continue on. I'm like, oh, I'm really close to that. And here he comes in. Vic, boom. Any landing you can walk away from. Like it, Vix. Thanks for the share, man. And I saw you actually posted 2 crashes. I didn't get a chance to check them out yet, but I believe I saw that too, so I have to look into them as well. Then Spencer Keith. I don't think you're flying this, but a Black Horse P40 out in the wild, I guess at his field. Seen Spencer in the live chat from time to time. But I love the sound on this. I don't think he had any information of what's inside or who's actually flying it. I didn't catch that. Maybe he could fill us in. If you're watching a replay, Spencer, leave a comment so people can check it out. But he does have an issue on this landing. You'll see here in a second. Comes in now. I don't know if it's his fault or, you know, if it's just he's really soft. But then that one flare. Oh, this was the approach. Sorry. I think this was a maiden, so you know your nerves are on you flying something this big. But he comes in and he's like flaring. I don't know if he didn't have enough power or he just maybe plopped it. I mean, it's heavier than it looks, so might have been just a little too much if he would have drove it in. But hopefully he gets it fixed up and gets back out there with it because it looked great. Aside from that finale, then we got Salt Productions. Love this. So this is Jeremy and Justin Lamb and Jeremy Salt out there. Jeremy is working hard on his chase game with his DJI. I love that. I feel like I was missing one other one from the going to Squawk. Oh yeah, Salt Productions twin. We didn't show that one. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, my bad. Let's bring that. Can we bring that one back, or is it too hard? We're gonna bring it back. There was another one. Remember last week, Jeremy Schultz. You know, he was saying that you know, he started with EDFs and he's moved on to bigger turbines. So he did release a video. I didn't get it in the show last week, of his big, you know, his big twin turbine A10, which just looks pretty darn incredible. And it looks like it flies spectacularly. You know, again, almost looks like easier to fly probably than, you know, the free wing one. Because it's just so big and just looks crazy stable. But I love that. And then some good pictures too. I think this is Kyler on. This might be his son on the camera, I'm assuming. I think I saw him with a camera because I think there were 2 cameras on this flight. So he goes back and forth, but look at that. Nice and stable. Bert. That's going to out-Bert the free-wing Bert in size, I guess. But either way, really cool to see. Like it rolls nice. And here he comes in for the landing. Yep, and Kyler's on the camera, bringing it in. Woo! Could that suffer? Like, could that suffer from the porpoise? I guess same thing as, you know, is that just part? But I think a lot of that also depends on the gear. But either way, nice flying, nice landing. I'd love to see that one in real life. Looks like a great plane. So that about wraps it up for YouTube. Yeah, guys, Alex was gone early in the week, so hopefully next week we'll be back with some other extra content. We got to get out and do some filming. We really got hit hard with the weather and him having to get married and all. Ridiculous. But yeah, we're here now. Questions and answers, guy. If you guys got any questions, got some time to talk, but we'll probably wrap up a little early today. I'll give it another 10 minutes as long as the conversation is going well. So how is everybody doing? So need a Black Horse PC21 so we can go 50cc electric or 45C turboprop. Just saying. Sounds like a plan. I have the PC9. It's a beautiful Black Horse plane.
I love the PC9.
I love that. That one's fun to fly. Matthew Brothers out at the field today with the Freewing F-104 and F-86. Nice. Bigger flies better, but they are way more scary to fly, for sure. But once they're in the air and once you get used to it, then, you know, it's really nice. Hamilton's Hangar. I want to see your Raptor on 12S. Yes. You do have to show me that. That's awesome. 99-inch wingspan on that A10. This is Salt Productions. Captain Jeremy Salt now to all of you. Brandon Phelps. No, Spectrum is owned by Horizon, so that's where you're going to get their Spectrum products. Super busy. Any news on the F-15? No. On what? On availability?
One of these days,
like coming in or like a new one? People seem to think there's like a new F-15 coming. I don't know where the rumor started, but I don't know. We need an 80mm F9F. That would be cool to see. I saw a video or picture just the other day of somebody was out with a free wing model, but they had a bigger, I think a kit version of a F9F, and it's a good looking plane. I would love to see it bigger too. That's one that I think a lot of people would love to see. Been busy this past weekend flying Genevet in Barcelona. Nice, Air Guardian. Free Wings Ambassador in Barcelona. How far a drive is that for you? GB wants to get out maiden his Vulcan. You still haven't maidened it yet, huh? Weather's been crazy. Work. Yeah, I hear you. For sure. Videos will come. Nice. Oh, Hamilton, you're going to love the AL37. My favorite thing about the AL37 is the wheelies. That's the best part, is actually the landing approach and wheelie and touch and goes. Just, it does it so well. Has them in stock. For today, I do not know some. We will eventually have them in stock, at least on this side of the Atlantic. Wait, can you scroll up? I missed that one. Any update filming on the floats for the Bison? No, I'm waiting like everybody else. They should be on their way. But they're definitely coming. But when I get them, I plan to take it out there. Up a little higher. I think I missed one. You revisit your Spitfire, Jay, so you did with your Corsair. Yes, I'll bring the Spitfire back out. I want to paint my Spitfire. I think it's time. I really want to do that chrome look that James Bowen did on his. It just looks so good. Mine is all beat up. Stormy Day work assembly new gasoline burning Warbirds. Nice, Guy Hurst. Love it. I mean, you should come and take my Hellcat guy and get it going. That's what I really need. I got you there. It's 99. If the kit comes and it's 95 assembled, now it's like 99.9% assembled. It's just getting there. He drives an hour to Barcelona. Nice. RC Tommy. Winter's getting cold and dark in Norway. Winter is coming. Gotta watch out. The Night King might come and you might need a little girl to get rid of him. And ruin the whole show. Looking forward to flying this weekend. Decent weather after 2 weeks. Yeah, I hear you. It was amazing because Alex got married, and obviously weather is the most important factor in that thing. One of the most important things you're worried about. And that was like the last beautiful day was Saturday, and it's been rain every day since. And now it looks like it's finally starting to turn around down here, which will be great. Paul Bassett, Alex flies drones. He flies the drones and the chase and all that stuff. More Black Horse jets should definitely be coming, but it's the type of thing where, Black Horse is a boutique, manufacturer. All balsa retailers really are, and it just takes time to make balsa aircraft. So when they come in, grab them, because that's the shipment, or you're going to wait, and especially now where containers can sit on the water for weeks on end, or sit in customs for weeks on end. It just makes it, it was already a long wait for balsa planes to come in, but now, now it's even rougher with the way things go. Winter in Norway stinks. Oh no. Never made it up that way. It looks beautiful. Well, we were around Europe, a lot of places we never got towards Norway. We'd love to see it. Can we see Alex's wedding picture? No. Alex is going to become like Alpha, where you're never going to see his face. He's just going to be another voice that hovers over me. Big Motion Christmas episode with mega giveaways? Maybe, Harry. I know what we're going to do is, remember, every piece of content that gets shared, I said I'd do this at the end of the year. The last show of this year will probably be right around there. We're going to go through. We're going to pick a winner. So I've got them all in folders, everything, and we're going to go through it. We're going to pick winners from each week, and then we're going to let people vote on who wins some of the best, just overall best content that was shared. And we're going to start working on that probably next month and build up to it, or late November-ish. But we'll definitely have some fun for the end of the year, for sure. I had my hands on a BH Viper for a long time now. No luck. I hear ya. What's Alpha sending us to battle a Spitfire? It's almost 10-9. I know. He spilled those beans the other day. I would love to know. JD Crow would love to know. Paul Bassett, we do have a couple other guests similar to, well, it wasn't Chuck Yeager. Now I'm forgetting. Colonel Bud Anderson. We do have one guy I would love to get on in a future episode is Hoot Gibson. Hoot's big customer of Motion RC, and he just happened to be an astronaut, married to another astronaut, as well as being a pilot for a lot of jets, but he loves to fly. I think I know Andrew Jib Williams, who you might see on Facebook. He flies at the same field that Hoot Gibson. So someday you might drive up to a field and see, hey, that guy's been in space.
Casual astronaut.
Yeah. So, for sure, those things are harder to do, of course, but that would probably be one of the next. We'd love to get him on. But then also I want to get some more, you guys too. I love some of your stories. So, we had Air Guardian on. I've never had Jeremy Salt on. I'd love to hear his story a little more in detail. He's a good guy to talk to. And, yeah, we'll definitely get more content like that for sure. Well, our follower exists though. 90mm EDF Hunter, please, says Vixal. Oh, nice. RC Tommy bought Bud's book. Cool, man. And I assume he signed it because I think he signs them all when they go out. So, that's awesome. When's the flight like? I don't know, man. That would be great. Oh, you want an RC space shuttle from us? Fun. That would be cool. I don't know. We got so much other crazy stuff. You never know. Rockets may make a comeback. He signed it. Yes, nice. That's great. That was really humbling experience. I never expected this job could lead to something like that. That was just awesome. It was awesome to be able to talk to him. We talked for like another hour before and after it, and just super all around, unbelievable stories. Like, you could talk forever. In fact, the way he remembered them and talks about them so vividly, it's great. I mean, I'm sure he's said a lot of them over and over and over again throughout the years, but it's awesome. Brandon Phelps, so are we, man. We're still rocking and rolling. They will come. But let's see, anything else popping up? Any other questions for us, or we may put her up. Let's head to the closing portion. I do want to say I did see on the website a couple other things popped in. Check the cars pages. There's a couple new cars, a couple new boats in the boats section as well. And then always, stay tuned. Here is where you're going to know when the next big thing arrives. What's the plane behind me? Ball Speed RC. That's the Bison, the one you saw at the beginning of this video. Fly around, the Skynetic Bison. Always try to change the background a little bit, but that's him there. That's one of our newest, if you're just joining us now. But definitely check out the Skynetic Bison. Stall Speed RC. I mean, you like stall. Stole, if you will. Don't stall. You rather stole. There you go. UFO work. Batwing, would be great to make. What are you doing? What you're doing? Is it really a job or more of a passion? Guy, no, it's a job first. Remember, I didn't come from an RC background. I got a job with an RC company, and then that sort of grew. But trust me, there's a blend between, fun and work, but I try to always, I don't go to my field on weekends pretty much anymore. I have to separate. I go for work, but I have to separate work from play, or else I could get too. There was a time where I was a little too invested in it. It's crazy. So you definitely have to split it up, or you'll end up getting burnt out. So I try to only go to the field during work hours.
Yeah, I went from not knowing the difference between an aileron and a rudder. I couldn't point them out on a plane, to now I have the Corsair promptly featured in my office because I love it so much.
That's what really I love about this too, is being able to, it opened up a lot, stuff I never looked into, more appreciation for history and, more appreciation for all of that in aviation now with cars and tanks, and the learning aspect of it is great. But definitely a job. Has to be a job first. It is a job first for sure. Ignacio is even later than he thought. For sure. We're about to wrap up here. All right, Matthew Brothers gonna go take his 104 up for the sky. Oh, Patricia Jensen, doesn't matter. Tony, if that's Tony or Patricia, it's okay if you're late. That's fine. Gotta do it. It's like eating too much ice cream. Exactly. Right, GB? It's just like, you gotta separate. That's why, I used to be in the live chats for all these shows every night, and it was getting a little too, I'm working all day, and then I'm talking more RC at night, and I had to sort of just relax from that for a little while. So I've kind of, at night, when work ends, this has to end, or you could go crazy too much. Oh, Kumi, hi. How you doing? Kumi is there. Go check her out. She was flying the Vulcan. I don't know what time it is where you are, but thanks for stopping in. That's awesome. Yeah, we shared a little bit of your flying the Vulcan and trying to push everybody towards your channel. It looks awesome. Paul Bassett, can we see what Alex really looks like? No. Why would you want to see that? You want to be disappointed?
Yeah, I'll dox for 1,000 likes. Or you can just go watch old videos. I'm certainly in the background of a lot of them.
He's there, for sure. But, yeah, Kumi, great video. And I always love to see, especially when you're flying. Something that we carry is when you're going to see it more on our channel. But if it pushes more people to give you some subscriptions and some viewers, then that's awesome. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to about wrap it up. We're a little 10 minutes early today, but that's okay. So I want to say thank you guys all for stopping in. Had a fun time with community. Look out next week. We definitely have some other things to fly, and we'll have some other type of content coming for sure. And I'm going to be working on one of those interviews. Now that I know you guys want more of that, we're going to try to, get that happening sooner rather than later. But, all right, guys, that'll do it for us. Next week will be October 15th already, middle of October, heading towards Halloween. I gotta spooky up the set a little bit, I think, as we kind of need some spider webs and stuff. Pumpkin. Maybe we'll carve a pumpkin on next week's show live. No, I'm just kidding. But guys, thank you all so much for joining us, as always. And if you could hit the like button on the way out the door, that would be great. Stay tuned to everything on Motion RC YouTube channel. Head over to motionrc.com. And we will see you all next Friday for more fun at Motion RC Live. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Later.